to the Real Whovians cast, episode 739. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
Well, I'm officially afraid of the doctor now that I think about it.
Yeah. What's up, Danette?
What's up?
Daniel?
Hi.
James?
Alonzi?
I gotta say, I like the doctor like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When he's pissed, oh my God.
He's a bad Dalek.
He said, but he went somewhere that no other doctor went.
Exactly.
He's like, you are not dealing with the doctor. The doctor is not here. Okay?
Prelude to the Valeyard.
I will bring hell at your doorstep. Right here. This street is over. These refugees, I don't care. All of them gone. You're done. I will bring the Daleks. I will bring Davros. I'll bring Davros' mother. I'll bring everybody, and then I'll make new villains to come after you. Like, you're done. You reverse this right now. You can't reverse it, you're screwed. You are so. I'll kill you. And like whatever. He's going off like I will. And then Clara's turning white because she's like, oh, he's gonna turn evil because of me. And then she's like, don't do this, whatever. The best was after she died. He said, listen, I don't make no promises. I see you. I don't care what I say. I don't care what I said. Like, basically, I'm ad-libbing here, but like, basically, he's saying, like, you know, if I'm pissed at you, you're done. I don't care what I said. I'm coming after you. I may not be able to control myself. Like, she is screwed.
What he actually said is right here, stay out of my way. Don't get in my way.
She's screwed. And you know what the best is? I've been saying it all season. The clothes make the man.
Yep.
Yeah.
That outfit is what he needs to wear.
Yep.
Period. No pajamas, no hoodie, no speckled colored shirt and fluffy bunny slippers or whatever the hell he's wearing and looks like he woke up out of a bed with a nightcap. No.
Yeah,
that's what he needs to wear.
Exactly.
That's what he needs to wear the whole season.
In the next episode, oh Lord.
Get rid of the shades. Let's get serious now. The dangers are getting big. Get the sonic screwdriver back.
Get the Sonic with the red settings.
Listen, put the guitar down now because there's no reason he's never going to be playing the guitar again after Clara died. That's it.
No.
So let's get serious now.
And I actually cried when Clara died. Kind of hurt me.
I watched that over and over today. I got to tell you.
No. That was Gina Coleman's best performance to date so far.
Fantastic.
Yep.
I'm going to give it a high rating just for that. Just for the death of Clara. I was going to give it a low rating because I was pissed. Because I really felt, you know, the street wasn't interesting. The aliens weren't interesting. I really didn't know what the hell was going on. It was like, I didn't really care about the show. I don't know what the hell she's supposed to be all of a sudden. The head of everything. Who the hell made her boss? And then she pulled this crap with I don't like any of that. So that's what was going to make it fail. But the performance between Peter Capaldi was 10 out of 10. Jenna Louise Coleman's 10 out of 10. Everybody else sucked, first of all. Riggsy, like, I don't really care about him. And it showed that I became the most hated person on Doctor Who now, where people are going to, like, throw shit at her. I'm sorry to curse, but...
They killed Clara. She
right.
killed Clara. Yeah. How you going to protect her? They ain't going to turn around, ain't going to do nothing for her.
Maisie Williams is a great actress, but, you know, Moffat kind of caused a problem there with her.
Yep.
Because everybody hates her guts now. So, I don't know, man. What do you think's going to happen, Danette?
Well, who do you think she's working for?
Missy and Davros.
It's not Time Lords, maybe?
No.
Time Lords.
Well, I hold on. I think that she's working. I think this is what happened. I think that she got the Time Lords. Like, the Time Lords hired her. Or maybe Missy. Missy is the only one I knew about the confession doll. So Missy wanted the confession doll because she wanted to see who the doctor is. Because it probably says his real name in there. And that's how she had it.
I mean, they grew up in Gallifrey, that right? Like me,
they don't know his real name either in Gallifrey. They don't know who he is. So I think that Missy is involved, Davros is involved, but I think the Time Lords, she sent him towards the Time Lords, I think.
Okay.
That's what I think.
So it looked like he used like what, a vortex manipulator or something when he teleported or
I don't
something.
know what that was.
I like what Risby did with the TARDIS though. Made it mural for Clara. That's pretty cool. I like the mural.
I think he still has the Vortex Manipulator, by the way. On him. Just in case. But what do you think, Chris? What's going on here? What do you think?
Well, I just want to like point something out. Like remember way back when in the 50th anniversary. Now that that's way back when. Remember when Capaldi's doctor first showed up and it was just that image of his eyes,
Right.
and we were like, he looks pissed.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the embodiment of that pissed off mood he was in.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So well done. I'm still sticking with an 8.5 for the rating. I thought this was fantastic. As for who is Ashilda working for, I'm saying it's either the Time Lords, who maybe she didn't know that they were the Time Lords. Maybe they just said, "Hey, we'll protect your street," you know.
Right.
Or Missy and Gavros, or just Missy, because I think Missy's involved with this somehow.
Right.
And I think the Doctor may be on his way to finding Gallifrey. Whether he's going to find it directly or like get a clue that leads him where it is,
Right.
I don't know.
Universe, right? Still in that pocket universe.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Heaven Sent. I think it's going to be really good. That trailer is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think that these last 2 episodes are going to be possibly the best of the season.
Yep.
I'm going to give it, and my rating is going to, subject to change. I'm also going to give it 8.5, finally. Again, it may go up, may go down. I need to watch the rest of this week also before, like by Friday, I'll have my definitive rating. What do you think, Daniel?
I liked it. I don't give a crap what anybody says. I am happy that Clara is gone.
Okay, you're not a Clara fan, obviously. All right. James?
Well, I'm a Miss Clara, but she need to quit trying to be the Doctor. She has no alive to burn like the Doctor can.
Well, she kind of screwed up there.
Yeah, she did.
She messed up big time.
Yeah,
I mean, this is the second time she messed up big time.
Yeah, try to be Mrs. Clever. You know, there's only one Dr. Clever.
The first time, well, how many times did she mess up, kind of? She messed up by calling Danny Pink.
Yep.
She got him killed.
Yep.
And that started to be the signs of things breaking down. And then she tried to throw the TARDIS keys in lava.
Yep.
That kind of screwed things up. She's not really doing good trying to be the Doctor. Sorry.
And
She kind of got killed by it. Yeah, she got killed.
The Doctor to the Cybermen, like, really?
Now let me ask everybody a question, right? Why isn't she in the Nethersphere now?
Because the Nethersphere got broke down. It was dying when Danny sent that boy back to time. The place is dead. There's no more.
Who said the Nethersphere is no more?
Oh, Danny Pink, because he was stuck in it.
Well, no. He was in there with the kid, but we don't know how many other people. Who said that it's getting destroyed?
Because there was that was it like a wrist bracelet or something?
Yeah, but
And they
the
said
energy
that-
on the bracelet was only enough for someone to leave. But that doesn't mean the Nethersphere was getting destroyed. It means that he's just going to be stuck in the Nethersphere.
Yeah.
I mean, when you saw Missy interact with Clara,
Yeah.
and she said, "Is he still dead?" And she's like, "Yeah, he's still dead," meaning that, well, from Missy's perspective, he's still alive in the Nethersphere, so he didn't come back yet. You know, and it seems to me nobody's looking to help him either, Missy or a doctor or anything. So she's under the impression, oh, he's not back yet, right? Meaning, you know. So that's my perception of it. That, you know, and if Clara was so integral for Missy's plan, wouldn't you think that she would automatically upload her to the Nethersphere as a bargaining chip for the Doctor. Say, hey, you know, I know I pissed you off before, but I can kind of bring her back. Because they did joke about the Nethersphere creating bodies in under the lake.
Hmm. So that'd be the way they could bring River back, maybe?
No, forget about River. I'm talking about Clara.
Okay.
Body number 2. Out.
Yep, and she still got like what little self there, her still floating around.
Well, what's going to happen is Missy's probably going to delete her memory. But she's going to be out of the Nethersphere with Danny Pink probably.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the torture there. That she can't come back because she just doesn't have the memories. And he can't even give her the memories because he didn't mind meld with her to have it, a copy of it, you know? So
Yep.
she's done.
Yep, man. She was Clara Prime.
Right.
Hmm.
So I think honestly she's in the Nethersphere right now. And they're going to pop another body out for her, I think. But she's done.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll see her appear in the last episode of the finale. The actual finale. Hellbent. But that'll be over. It's over. And they'll probably resolve the Nethersphere storyline then finally too. That's done. They'll probably totally destroy it. Everybody be popped back where they're going to be.
Yeah, be the new companion now, though.
Well, River's going to be the bridge. Like, River's going to appear, and then the new companions can appear in Series 10. Oh, by the way, Danette,
Yes.
we convinced Stephen Moffat to bring the Sea Devils back. He's bringing it back, Series 10.
Yay!
He's bringing it back. We kept saying it over and over and over and over and over again. Not just us. I'm sure some other people did too, but we were really... I don't know how many times we said it throughout the year. Well, he said it today.
That was a good episode, that one.
He said it today. I'm bringing it back.
Oh,
So that's it.
that's awesome.
So we got Sea Devils and Gatus in the Eye stuff. Unfortunately, Sleep No More Part 2, I guess.
He be like a great intelligence, pretty much.
He probably told Mark Gatiss to make that crap episode. His episode's better. That's why now. Sleep No More 2. What do you think, Chris? Sea Devils?
Sea Devils, awesome. Sleep No More 2, could be good, could be bad. I don't know. I'm more concerned about when we're getting Series 10.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a nap when that episode comes on. That's how I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm not going to see that. I'm corny, I know. But no, Sea Devils, I think, will be the opener.
And I noticed something about the 12th Doctor's run lately. It's comparable to the 4th Doctor's run, you know, like keep harking back to the 4th Doctor lately.
I have a feeling Moffat's going to go with my pattern, where I said something like, you know, Jaggeroth, Sea Devils, Merlin thing. All right, maybe not exactly that, but he's definitely going to do. He's going to do that. Sea Devils, watch. You see. Series 10, he's going to do something like that. He's going to give the Daleks a break, the Cybermen a break. He's just going to bring back. I'm telling you, watch.
Or I always bring back the Centaurans.
He's going to say. You're going to see. You bring the Centaurans back, a different clone batch. You could bring back a taller clone batch or a stronger clone batch.
Or could bring back the Ronnie, regenerate it.
You could.
You know, it's more bad time ladies out there than just the Missy.
Or they could turn the Ronnie into a man.
Yeah.
And that could be like a weird thing.
Oh yeah, her team up with Missy.
Right. What do you think, Daniel?
Yeah, they could do that.
What do you think, Chris?
I think it's time for some Time Lord / Time Lady villains, like other than Missy. I think it's time that we have some new stuff in here. So like, have someone who can play on the Doctor's level as a villain other than just the Master.
That'd be Ronnie.
I think it's time to see some Time Lord / Time Lady villains in this show now. I really do.
What if Romana turned?
I mean, they can make new villains. They can make new Time Lords / Time Ladies, and they could just, or bring back old ones. You know, I don't think it would be a problem. I think that they could do a lot of creative stuff with that. You know,
Like the Time Meddler or something like that.
Right.
The Lestro Toymaker.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be good too.
have like a whole arc where the Time Lords come back and the rest of the universe is reacting to like how they came back, or that they've come back at all, and you know. Maybe the Time Lords are like, you know, now that we're back, we're going to make sure that never happens again. We're just going to take over. And now the Doctor's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I made a mistake. Yeah, that'd be a major mistake.
Well, they try to do something to the TARDIS, and they realize that the TARDIS is special because it's a different TARDIS than their TARDIS is because it's linked with the Doctor. He could open it with his fingerprint, like a snap of his fingers.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of aware. So his TARDIS could be rebelling against the Time Lords. You know, and they could be like, well, something's wrong here. This has never happened. You know, that's where it's a little bit of special. Besides the Doctor being special because nobody knows his name, his TARDIS is special.
You know what would be great is if, like, you know how, like, the other Time Lords kind of look down on the Doctor? Like, he's kind of like a nuisance. He's not really, like, a great hero or something.
Right.
It'd be great if Capaldi, like, was, like, talking to the leaders and he was like, you know, don't you dare look down on me or something like that. Like, he really gets their attention and he just owns all of them.
Well, I
like,
think that's already.
completely.
I think right now they're afraid of him
That would be great.
because he blew them up and saved them, and they don't know what to think. And I think that's what they did. I think they saved him with regenerations as a hope that he doesn't, like, you know, do worse. I mean, I honestly think that would be a good thing to do. That they're just afraid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was a Time Lord
Pure fear.
president.
Pure fear.
He was a Time Lord president.
But they were afraid of the War Doctor. They're like, oh, crap. You know, so I think that's the way to go, where they just run from him. Like, they stay away from him. They don't want him knowing where they are at. Like, in other words, they'll want him to come help them, and then the moment that he helps them bring them back to the universe, they realize, what the hell has he become? And they're scared of him.
Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah.
they're like,
far
that's
away.
what it is. It's like, oh, crap, we just gave him unlimited regenerations, and, you know, he could become the Valiant. We're screwed. You know what? We're just going to hide. I think that's what's going to happen. His own people are going to be afraid of him.
Too. He's looking for the Time Lord, but like the Time Lord found him first.
But at this point in time, I don't think he gives a crap about the Time Lords because Clara just died.
Yep.
So he could give two craps about that, especially now that that's thrown into his face. He's probably like, I don't care. I want Clara back, so bring her back. I'm telling you that's what's going to happen. He's not going to give a crap that Gallifrey's back because his whole world's destroyed. She's his world.
Yeah.
You know, and the secondary is Gallifrey. That's the secondary. So what a slap in the face would that be? That she dies, and now he finds Gallifrey when he doesn't want to find Gallifrey.
That's usually how it happens.
Like, he'll be so mad that he'll be like, bring her back. And they probably would, or whatever. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. He's not going to give a crap that Gallifrey's back. He's so wrapped up in Clara, it's over.
Yeah.
So,
Kind of like.
I'm telling you, that's powerful, powerful stuff with Clara, man.
Yeah. I mean, she was there.
He'll retcon everything. He wants her back. He don't care. All right, she never sees him again. He don't care. You know, so.
Because she's been with the 11th and the 12th Doctor for a while.
You know what? You know what the worst thing was for them in that place? He was a Time Lord Victorious in that episode of Face the Raven. Only he was controlled about it.
Yeah.
He was smart about it. He was quiet about it. Like he wasn't even egotistical. Like he's just saying, "You're done. Beyonce, I'm gonna take everything away from you." Like he's not even gonna kill her. He's just gonna like make her suffer the whole time she's alive. So that's powerful stuff.
Like he told her, the universe is small when I'm looking for you. So you can go anywhere in time and space.
Anywhere.
In time and space.
He could go back in time to when they're trying to figure out how to beat those things, and he could break that chip So it wouldn't work. You know, it wouldn't make her immortal. And then that whole thing doesn't happen.
But that'd be going back on his own timeline.
Well, he needs somebody else to go on his timeline rather than him. Like when Madame Kavarian was unsuccessful,
Yep.
somebody be successful. Because if that's the only way he could alter his timeline, if somebody else go through his timeline, then River would have to do that or something. I don't know, but somehow I think Clara, I don't know.
It's probably not the last we'll see her.
But we'll see her in the finale.
Yeah. Along with David Tennant, I hope.
I met Paul McGann, hopefully, too.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think today?
Yeah, I think I agree. I think she'll be back.
Daniel?
Yeah, she'll be back. Maybe.
And she'll be done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
Chris?
she's spread out all through the Doctor's timeline, so.
Right. So.
She's everywhere.
Yeah, but none of them is going to encounter the Doctor anytime. Like, they're not supposed to encounter. Like, in other words, it's already been predetermined set that she's never seen any other faces other than the 11. So those incarnations will not see any Doctors.
No, that's true.
That's the way it's going to be.
She spread throughout the Doctor's timeline.
But that's it. She's done. She can't see her anymore.
But like, could she be one of the survivors in the? You know, because she's all over. She's everywhere the Doctor's been, right? She's all over his timeline. So could she?
He could go back. What could happen is he could go back to his previous self, just look from a distance to see her, trying to save him, but she can't see him.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So, as far as the hybrid goes, I don't even know what that's about either. You know?
Yeah, they didn't explain that too fully.
2 more episodes. That's it. All right, guys. Tomorrow we're going to bring this up again. I'm going to have a bigger crew in here. We're going to discuss this stuff. So, Face the Raven Part 3 tomorrow. And the Everything Show is back tomorrow. And I'm going to be talking about Jessica Jones for any of those of you guys that watched it.
Purple Man. Oh, yeah.
David Tennant as Kilgrave is amazing. I'm up to episode 6 already. So, all right, guys, that's it for tonight. Take care. Bye for now.